además en la parada ahí habéis tenido que pagar otra vez, ¿sabes? Sí. No había manera de pasar de una dirección a la otra. He bajado por 3 sitios. Los 3 era salida, tienes que salir antes de volver a entrar. La barra. Tienes que poner así los 4 dedos y los 3 y no funciona. El último dedo te lo tienes que cortar.
No, I feel tired of it. But mostly because I get a lot of my colleagues who do it, no, everyone else is talking to stress at work they need to have. I was going to say, like, sometimes I do wear a belt. But yeah, it's really helpful. It's helpful.
El género de las pocas es poca. ¿Cómo?
My mother
Can you hear me? Okay. Can you hear me in the front? All right. It's so good to see so many faces. We haven't done this in person in about 5 years, since before the pandemic. So it's so great to see everybody in person. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the 38th Annual Water Resources, Art, and Poetry Contest Celebration. My name is Tara Deegan, and I am the Director of Strategic Planning for the Department of Environmental Protection. And I am delighted to host this wonderful ceremony honoring the 2024 water champions and their outstanding work. So, we had a tremendous turnout for this. This year we received more than 1,700 entries from 2nd through 12th grade students who attend more than 100 schools from across the 5 boroughs and our upstate watershed communities. Thank you so much to all the students and the educators and the parents for helping to contribute to the success of this year's event. To help us kick off our celebration, I'd like to also introduce Leanne Giboli, the Director of Public Programming, Programs and Partnerships for the New York Hall of Science. Come on up, Leanne.
Thank you, everyone. Welcome to the Hall of Science. We're so happy that you're here.
and congratulations to everyone here. It's a very exciting night. What an important way to celebrate, to connect the arts and science. Here at the New York Hall of Science, every day we design, we make, and we play to celebrate science, arts, technology, engineering, math, and all of those great things, and you are now a part of it. So we hope you come on back and see us. Our community hours are 2 to 5 on Fridays, not to do a little ad, but we hope we'll see you again. And we're just very happy to host you all here. So thank you for having me, and thank you for being here.
And again, thank you so much to Leanne and to the Hall of Science for hosting us here today. We're so grateful to be here. So I have the pleasure of working with DEP's wonderful education team. Many of you have probably already met many of them. They work with thousands, tens of thousands of students and teachers on a variety of programs every year to help students learn about the environment and our shared water resources. DEP also has over 6,000 employees who work to protect public health and the environment for New York City. Many of our staff are essential to ensuring that the city's critical infrastructure and operations continue uninterrupted. It is wonderful to see that the work we do every day and our natural resources that we depend on, it's so wonderful to see them depicted so beautifully and thoughtfully in all of your art and poetry. I can tell also that during the school year, you have learned a lot about New York's valuable water resources. Since we have so many new water experts in the room, I thought we would start by asking our students to share what they've learned about our water. So I have a few questions that I think many of you, if not all of you, will know the answers to. So raise your hand if you think you know the answer. And we have Joe over here, and we have Eva, who will help facilitate that. So if you're called upon, please stand up and tell us your name and your school, and you can come to the mic. Okay, so we have our first question. Where does New York City drinking water come from? You want to come up? Tell us your name and your school.
I'm Triple PS150. And New York water comes from the Catskills.
Wonderful. Give her a round of applause. All right, our next question is, what happens after you use the water and it goes down the drain? What happens? Anyone know? What happens with your used water after it goes down the drain? Where does it go?
It goes to the ocean.
Partially right, but where does it go first?
River.
It goes into our sewer system, and we have almost 7,000 miles of sewer systems in New York City. And then what we do is then it goes to our wastewater treatment plants, and then it's treated, we produce valuable resources from it, and then very clean water goes back into our New York harbor so that it's safe for all the animals that live there. Thank you so much. Another question. What can we do to help protect our environment and our local waterways? What can you do? I see someone in the white shirt back there. Right there, yeah, come on.
I'm Olivia from PSI 78Q. Could you repeat the question?
What can we do to help protect our environment and our local waterways?
We can save water.
True. Anything else we can do? Did you learn about maybe where to throw your garbage or what not to throw down the drain? Okay, good. Well, this is a good moment to educate everybody here on that. Something you can do to protect our waterways, make sure you reduce, reuse, recycle, and throw your garbage out where it's supposed to go so that it doesn't end up in our waterways. Thank you. That was great, guys. All right. I'm going to this should be easier. So just raise your hand if you think any of these are the answers. So about 70% of the planet is covered in water. How much of that water is suitable for drinking? Is it A, 1%, B, 10%, C, none of it, or D, all of it? The correct answer is actually A. Just 1% of all the water on Earth is suitable for drinking. Wow. Only about 3% of the water on the planet is fresh, but much of it is frozen, so less than 1% is fresh and available. I have another question for you. You might know the answer. You might have learned this in school. Approximately how many gallons of water do each of us use in a day? Do we use A, 10 gallons, B, 50 gallons, C, 100 gallons, or D, 500 gallons? The correct answer is C, 100 gallons every single day. So together, the 9 million people who live and work in New York City and some watershed communities use about 1 billion gallons of drinking water every day. So give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you for helping us. So although all it takes is a simple turn of the tap and water flows out, it is important to understand where our water comes from and how it's protected. We also need to recognize the people who sacrificed so much for the creation of our reservoirs and the workers who even today are underground building and improving our water systems. With this awareness, we can appreciate how precious water is and make conservation a part of our everyday lives. So now I'm going to turn the program over, and I love this, and I can't wait for you guys to join in on this. I'm going to turn the program over to Lindsay Reese, our environmental educator. She's going to help us use our imagination to become part of New York's water cycle.
Thank you, Tara. Hi, everyone. It's so wonderful to see you all. As some of you already know, the special water we drink comes from the sky as rain and snow. It falls on the Catskill Mountains in Hudson Valley, where our fellow students from the watershed live and go to school. Water flows downhill, moving by gravity through streams, into one of 19 reservoirs. The NYC water supply system continues as more than 1 billion gallons of water is transported every day through aqueducts, tunnels, and pipes to our many plumbing fixtures. Then, when you flush or brush, the used water travels through sewer pipes to wastewater resource recovery facilities, where it gets cleaned and released back into the water cycle. To further celebrate your learning of water, we are going to create a rainstorm right here in this theater. But don't worry, you don't need an umbrella. I would like you to simply use your imagination to create the rain, the source of our drinking water. We're going to need everyone who is able to participate. So if you will, please stand up. To simulate or make this rainstorm, we are going to make 5 sounds. We'll practice them first. Rubbing hands, snapping, 2-finger clap, clapping, slapping your thighs and stomping your feet. Thank you for practicing. So feel free to close your eyes and just follow me and them for the sounds. We begin by rubbing our hands for the wind. Imagine you are 100 miles away, west of the mighty Hudson River, high up in the Catskill Mountains. You can feel the mountain breeze flow through your hair. You can see the leaves from the trees start to blow. Take a deep breath with me. You can smell the forest. The air is fresh here. There is even a slight smell of rain. Darkening clouds are now rolling in over the mountains. Let's snap, for it begins to rain lightly. Birds, deer, and other wild animals are running for cover. As the water falls lightly to the ground, it gets absorbed through the soil to the tree roots, helping the forest stay healthy. Puddles form, and streams are filling with clean water. Now we two-finger clap, for the streams fill as they flow quickly downhill into larger streams. Underwater, the trout are happy. There's more oxygen for them to breathe. The farmers are happy too. Rain falls on fields where apples, corn, and other crops grow. Now we clap for the flooding streams as the rain continues to fall. Trout are feeding on the insects, while eagles seek a dry place to rest. The streams are flowing down into the valleys, meandering into reservoirs and running with water. Now we clap our thighs and stomp our feet to the filling of the reservoirs. Once again, we clap as the sky and rain are beginning to lighten. Water continues flowing rapidly in streams and underground through the soil. Now we two-finger clap for the water flowing through the water supply system. 1 billion gallons of water is moving by gravity alone from the Catskill Mountains down to us through the aqueducts. Clean, delicious, healthy water is flowing from the aqueducts to the city's 3 large water tunnels. Now we snap for the water flowing from those tunnels to the water mains under our streets, then to the pipes in our homes, schools, and businesses where we brush our teeth, flush the toilet, and fill our cups with water. We now rub our hands together. The sun is peeking out from behind the clouds. The heat from the sun now causes water to evaporate. And the cycle of water continues, just as it always has. Right now, as we speak, someone is turning the tap, filling a glass and enjoying a delicious and healthy drink of tap water. And back in the watershed, a rainbow is emerging from the brightening sky, still full of moisture from the recent rain, reminding us of the never-ending cycle of water. Wow, you guys are really good. Thank you for participating.
Wasn't that fun? Are you guys going to do that at dinner now? Talk about the water system? So it gives me now great pleasure. We have a great guest speaker tonight. Her name is Ariana Khan. She was born and raised in Bangladesh, a country annually submerged underwater as a result of climate change. Shortly after emigrating to New York, she began doing climate advocacy and organizing with various nonprofit organizations. She used spoken word and poetry to shed light on issues she cares about. She competed at the renowned Apollo Theater, received a spot on the Urban Word Slam team, and represented New York at the 2019 Brave New Voices International Poetry Festival. As a 2020 Federal Hall Fellow and Youth Poet Laureate finalist, she also performed at the New York Historical Society and started her journey as a teaching artist shortly after. Currently, she is completing her MA in Environmental Sustainability and Decision Making at St. John's University, while also joyously honing her creative voice. So please join me in welcoming Ariana to the stage.
Ask me where I'm from and I'll send you a Spotify playlist. Sing you songs in a map you cannot delete. Point you to my mother's garden, which refused to grow in flood and pollution. Show you my lungs, scared of stealing more air than my brother. Born to the fight we tremble, tire ourselves in loss over a land that floods despite language. Language that was taken, in voices we never got. Wake up in misplaced identities on days where even the sun feels cursed. My brother and I, we come from a warm people who grow gardens, feed indiscriminate bellies, who drench in kindness and sweat, in colonized labor, to swamp to save centimeters on a broken map. We only have a map When our Spotify glitches, we talk to our mother about home, about our father, about the map we'll hold close when she is gone, except the map will be gone too, long before us. Long before we make mistakes or conquer the sky, every day we live a debt we did not choose, which is to say, this debt was chosen by people who know maps, who refuse themselves garden and pretend it is not for us all, who overextend welcome to woe. But we can read as well as we listen. My brother and I substitute maps for globe. Our brains light up with each syllable, emanating Dhaka and New York City and all the places the diaspora slips through, camouflaged. When you turn a people to concrete, they will conjure cracks. We crack every day. Sometimes we code switch to Exodus, scream in our displacement. We had voice too, and then we didn't. We had earth too, and then we didn't. But it cannot end here, in generational grievance. We have voice, and if this voice cracks, let it not be in a flood. Let it be in protest or growth, something worthy of a Spotify playlist. Let it be home. Thank you. Hi everyone, my name is Ariana. I'm an environmental scientist, organizer, and poet. I was born and raised in Bangladesh, as you guys have heard. It's a country that floods annually due to the sea level rise. And then when I moved to New York City, I was encountering storms such as Superstorm Hurricane Sandy, which really kickstarted a lot of the work that I do now. As a teenager, not too much older than some of the folks here in the audience, I decided that maybe there was a connection between my upbringing in Bangladesh and New York City. So I really started getting into climate advocacy work, and shortly after that, it led me to the arts. Currently, I'm studying environmental science in school, but I think, using our creative voice for all of these different issues that impact us on a daily basis, or to make sense of our world is really, really important. The way that you guys have written poems to make sense of the natural environment around you is actually very powerful. And I hope you can keep holding on to that as you go into whatever careers, as you pursue whatever endeavors as you grow older. Currently, I'm an environmental scientist, as I mentioned. I actually interned with the Department of Environmental Protection last summer, working on groundwater flooding in my neighborhood in Queens. So I'm also a Queens gal. Hey yo, can I have some? Can I see a raise of hands if you're also from Queens? Woo! Okay, you can do the little the rain class if you're from Queens, yeah? Okay, I want to get just a little temperature check or a precipitation check. Where are folks from? Are any of you from Brooklyn, Queens' little sister? I'm gonna say little sister. I don't know, Queen supremacy. Are any of you from the Bronx? Can I have little snaps? Okay. Any of you from Long Island? Yeah? Oh, hi! Okay, and any of you from outside of the New York City boroughs? I know I forgot one. I know I forgot Staten Island. But raise your hand if you're from Staten Island or outside of the New York City boroughs. Okay, so I see that all of us, or most of us, are New Yorkers here. I think there are so many tremendously cool opportunities here to continuously hone our voice and use it in whatever work we do. I think for me, I'm going to continue merging the arts and the sciences in whatever I do. I don't know what I'm going to be when I grow up, but I hope it's going to be as cool as you guys are. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ariana. Thank you for sharing your poetry with us. So
Now I'd like to welcome up several of our water champions on stage who will be sharing their poetry with us. So when you hear your name, please come up to the stage. The first name is Kira Buhnieto from New Explorations into Science, Technology, and Math in Manhattan. We have Musa Rahman from MS 172 in Queens. Christina Adanostos, IS 141 in Queens. And Alice Chen from Brooklyn Technical High School. So come on up.
Hi everybody, my name is Kira and I go to the school Nes Plasem, and today I'm here to read my poem for you guys. My poem is called The River's Clean Journey, and this is how it goes. In New York City, where the river flows, a treatment system works, everyone knows. Wastewater travels a long, tough ride, cleaned and purified with technology's pride. Through pipes and filters, the water goes, emerging fresh as the system shows. From dirty to clean, a magical feat, protecting our waters pure and neat. In this city-wide competition, we stand tall, the heroes of water, one and all. Our treatment system, a marvel to see, keeping our rivers healthy and clean and free.
I'm Musa Rahman from MS 172 Queens, and my poem is Nature, Our Lives. In nature's embrace, the symphony unfolds, a tale of life in hues of green it molds. Majestic mountains stand tall and proud, their peaks touch the heavens, a chorus loud. Rivers meander, a dance of liquid grace, carving landscapes with a gentle embrace. They weave through valleys, nourishing the earth, a vital rhythm, a tale of rebirth. Forests breathe, whispers in the breeze, leaves rustle, a language that puts the heart at ease. With each tree standing, a guardian so true, they exhale life, a gift from the blue.
Okay, we just had a couple of our poets come up, but let's give them another round of applause. That was so great. Those were wonderful, and it's really brave of you to come up here and read it, so great job. So now we're going to announce the names of the water champions for art and poetry. When you hear your name, please come up to the left of the stage and you will join me on stage. If I can just ask everybody to hold their applause to the end. I'd also like to welcome some of my DEP colleagues up here to join me to announce the names. So come on up.
Good evening. My name is Sharon Prasad. I'm the Director of Marketing here at NYC, Department of Environmental Protection. I have the honor of announcing the water champions for grades 2 and 3. When I call your name, please come up. Richard Harax, PS 34, Brooklyn. Arena Patel, PS 133, Queens. Jocelyn Wong, Kathleen Grimm, School for Leadership and Sustainability, Staten Island. Lucy Chen and Victoria Xu Sten, PS 174, Queens. Zunaira Islam, PS 133, Queens. Delaney Alvarez, PS 163, Bronx. Evelyn Lundholm, PS 55, Brooklyn. Jude Burke, PS 55, Staten Island. Mariana Papazafiropoulos, Williamsboropolis Queens School. Eric Silva, East Elmhurst Community School, Queens. Edward O, PS 199, Manhattan. Mitchell Keogh, PS 160, Bronx. Evelyn Cho, PS 98, Queens. Mrs. Day's class, Townsend Elementary School, west of Hudson Watershed. And Aiden Atkinson, PS 199, Manhattan. Congratulations, winner.
Hi everyone, my name is Nikki Alexander. I am part of the Bureau of Public Affairs and Communications, and I am the Trout in the Classroom Program Coordinator. So this next group is a very large group of winners, so I will be calling students to the stage in two separate groups. We're going to start with student entries for grades 4 through 5 art. Genevieve Wang, the Kathleen Grimm School for Leadership and Sustainability, Staten Island. Alice Vargas, PS 160, Bronx. Natalia Palacio Rojas, PS 26, Staten Island. Chelsea Lee, PS 146, Queens. Dana Kwan, PS IS 78, Queens. Iris Shi, PS 162, Queens. Mona Lise, New Explorations into Science, Technology, and Math, Manhattan. Olivia Sun, PS IS 78, Queens. Sophie Leoniak, PS 34, Brooklyn. Aaliyah Valdez, Professor Juan Bosch School, Manhattan. Aisha Ba, PS 150, Queens. Justin Denner, PS 120, Queens. Congrats to our 4th through 5th art winners.
Everybody? Okay, smile.
So now we have the group and class water champions for grades 4 through 5 art. We have the students in the New York Water Lovers from PS 199 in Manhattan. Pia Jane and Georgina Lee, St. Hilda's and St. Hugh's School, Manhattan. And last but not least, the Aquila Classroom, the Roberts Field School, Brooklyn. Congrats to our group winners.
Robin, we get a few to stand in the back, like 2 rows. There's a lot of you. Yes, thank you. Great. 2 rows. Good. Also good. That's great. You can get down in the front. It's good. Stand in the back. Okay. All right. Everybody look up. Look right here. Very nice.
Okay, we have one final group of 4th and 5th students, our water champions for grades 4 through 5 poetry. Lola Karek from PS 32 in Brooklyn. Leona Rakipkovska, PS 54, Staten Island. Rena Kukaj, PS 54, Staten Island. Aster Jiang, the School for Future Leaders, Brooklyn. Kira Buhayenko, New Explorations into Science, Technology, and Math, Manhattan. And finally, CJ Stanley, Nest plus M as well. Congrats to all of our 4th through 5th winners.
Small group. Good. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Smile.
Hello everyone, my name is Ty. I work with environmental compliance. We make sure businesses don't put grease down the drains. I will be presenting the water champions for grades 6, 7, art, and poetry. Addison O'Connor, St. Margaret, St. Gabriel, Bronx. Amira Min, IS 98, Brooklyn. Kyle Sheen, New Explorations into Science, Technology, and Math, Manhattan. Bethany Van De Water, JHS 167, Manhattan. Claudia Sayers, JHS 167, Manhattan. Delilah Garrison, the Math and Science Exploration Science School, Brooklyn. Angel Chang, IS 141, Queens. Asni Adiba, Vista Academy, Brooklyn. Cosmo Bocchio, the Math and Science Exploratory School, Brooklyn. Musa Rahman, MS 172, Queens. Reagan Dresco, Our Lady of Good Counsel, Staten Island. Robert Campbell, St. Clair School, Staten Island. Luke, PSIS 78, Queens. Stephen Ragucci, Our Lady of Good Counsel, Staten Island.
Okay, everyone just get a little closer together. Yes. A little closer. Okay, are we ready? Right here. 1, 2, 3.
Hello, everyone. My name is Lindsay again. So this is a large group of winners, so I'll be calling students to the stage in 2 separate groups. Beginning with the following water champions for grades 8 to 9 art and poetry. Dora Zatz, New York City Lab Middle School for Collaborative Studies, Manhattan. Olivia Chen, JHS 259, Brooklyn. Gian Park, PSIS 78, Queens. Christina Powers, St. Clair School, Staten Island. Megan Wilds, St. Clair School, Staten Island. Noor Al-Zandani, Brooklyn Collaborative Studies, Brooklyn. Ian Rodriguez, Grover Cleveland High School, Queens. Daisy Collado, Monsignor McClancy Memorial High School, Queens. Enzo Verde Soto, Monsignor McClancy Memorial High School, Queens. Jody Amanner, St. Jean Baptiste, Manhattan. That concludes our first group of winners for 8 and 9.
Ready? Here we go for pictures. Keep looking here. Okay.
And now we will continue with the water champions for grades 8 to 9 art and poetry. WMS Environmental Club, Westlake Middle School, east of Hudson. Kaiser Larson, IS 141, Queens. Christina Anagnostos, IS 141, Queens. Pia Ram Chandani, IS 227, Brooklyn.
Okay, so step up a little bit and get really close. Okay, ready? Look right here. You.
Hello everyone, my name is Debbie Einhorn. I work in the Bureau of Environmental Planning and Analysis, and I am a stormwater manager, which just means that I help to make sure that pollution doesn't get into our waterways through the stormwater. I will be calling the winners for the water champions for grades 10 to 12 art. Group Y and Z, PS 233, Queens. Maloney Blackwell, St. Francis Preparatory High School, Queens. Jada Payne, Preston High School, Bronx. Avery Mack, Hunter College High School, Manhattan. Sophia Miskowski, St. Francis Preparatory High School, Queens. Orly Elghanian, Riverdale County School, Bronx. Naviana Chowdhury, Brooklyn Technical High School, Brooklyn. Sophia Centillin for Hamilton High School, Brooklyn. Ashley Engard, Humanities and Arts, Magnet High School, Queens. Georgina Tabone Hernandez, Maspeth High School, Queens. George Tubakulki, Ossining High School, East of Hudson. Mirai San Juan Takabayashi, Brooklyn Technical High School, Brooklyn.
Everybody just get a little bit closer together. To the middle. Okay. Thank you. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
The water champions for grades 10 to 12 poetry are Rachel Trosa, Preston High School, Bronx. Carolyn Jiang, the Bronx High School of Science, Bronx. Muatasi Malam, Queens High School of the Sciences at York College, Queens. Valerie Yee, Brooklyn Technical High School, Brooklyn. Kyle De Los Santos, William Cullen Bryant High School, Queens. Alice Chen, Brooklyn Technical High School, Brooklyn. John McDonald Jr., LaSalle Academy, Manhattan. And Hank Tsai, the Bronx High School of Science, Bronx.
have one more addition to one of our water champions. We have a poetry reading from Alice Chen.
I'm Alice. I'm from Brooklyn Technical High School, and my poem is called My Never-Ending Voyage. I was born from the soft snow that capped at the mountain peaks, high above the clouds, a gift bestowed. As I grew older, I lived alongside watershed forests and played among the dim hairy roots that tickled me, and I'd giggle till the sight caught my breath. An underwater town, a broken Atlantis, remnants of a life way down, but not forgotten. We're always moving, gravity pulling us forward into the Kenisko Reservoir, where I hold onto a brown trout. We streamline through the turbulent waters in awe of the sublime. I wave goodbye to my new friend and plunge into a diverging tunnel, onto a tall aqueduct of arches beneath me. As far as I can see are specks of tulip trees. I dip downwards, my stomach drops, the light disappears, we're underground. The hollowed round tunnels become blurs of steel gray as it pushes me forward like a rocket, shooting me out of a shower head. I am now a month older, worn out from this journey I've led. As I swirl back into the pipes, I make one last wish, to ride an American eel or explore the cold deep sea corals and play hide and seek between ivory bush corals.
Thank you so much. Let's give her a round of applause again. And give our winners a round of applause again too. I want to remind everybody too, this is out of 1,700, we had a lot of water champions, but this is out of 1,700 entries. So you guys represent the best of the best. And some of that artwork and that poetry, absolutely stunning. You know, you guys did a really great job. So I also have to give special thank you to one of our students who helped, her design is on our student gift bags, and it's really beautiful, and I hope I'm saying your name right, Mariah San Juan Takabayashi from Brooklyn Technical High School. She created a beautiful entry reminding us to protect our marine life, so thank you so much. You'll be able to see the artwork, which can be found on the cover of your new art and poetry journal that you'll be getting. In addition to this awesome gift that you'll be getting, I have one. I write in it every day. I love it. All of our water champions will receive a DEP reusable tote bag, reusable water bottle, some tattoos, just temporary, stickers, pencils, coloring books, keychains, garden passes, and more. And through our partnership with the Catskill Water Discovery Center in the West of Hudson watershed, we're also going to be selecting some of this year's water champions to be featured in a temporary art exhibit at their education center later this year. So please keep an eye out for our art and poetry newsletter with more wonderful highlights. We'll be sending that out soon. So I just want to, before we conclude, I just want to thank all the people at DEP who made this possible. We have a bunch of different bureaus. And you can give them a round of applause. Everybody from communications people to our IT office for technology, and especially our education team who worked so hard throughout the year to work with everybody. And I also have to give a big shout out to Con Edison. They've been supporting us for more than 30 years, and they made all of our giveaways possible. So thank you to Con Edison. And I want to again thank the New York Hall of Science for hosting us this year. And again, please, if you haven't had a chance to explore the exhibits, please come back and take a look. I plan on coming back as well, maybe on my lunch break. because this is such a cool place. So finally, I'd like to offer a special thank you to our teachers and our administrators from your schools. We couldn't do this without you. It's because of dedicated educators who are committed to enriching your curriculum that we are able to reach New York City and Waterside students with these fun and important learning opportunities. So give a round of applause to your teachers. And thank you so much to all of the families and the parents and friends who are here tonight who are helping support our all of our wonderful students and encouraging them to learn about our shared resources. So thank you, everybody. And I will say, we hope that you continue to be water ambassadors. We hope you continue to go on to be environmental activists. And we hope you consider careers later on in the environmental sciences. We have, in just DEP alone, we have educators and scientists and engineers and architects. We work with artists and poets. So we're counting on you to pass on your knowledge of water, and perhaps, hopefully, one day you'll join our team at DEP. So I just want to thank everybody, and we'd like to share a toast with you all. So can all of our water champions please stand up? So we'd all like to offer a toast to all of you for your outstanding work with one of the healthiest beverages of all, New York City drinking water. So congratulations again. So this concludes our program. As you leave, I think we're asking to leave on the right side, and we have our ushers to guide you, and you'll be getting some refreshments on your way out. So thank you so much. Have a great rest of your school year.